And ladies and gentlemen, welcome here into the Dahomey Sports and Cultural Center. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship hosted by the number one seed at Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. It's time for round number one, match number two of the day. It's going to be the Tampa Spartans against the UAH Chargers, Alabama, Huntsville. I'm going to send it down courtside for the inaugural message from both teams, and then the intro and the anthem from Jeff Winter.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's match between the Spartans and the Chargers. We see this volleyball court as an extension of our classroom environment where we learn dignity and respect for others. Today we ask for your enthusiastic support of your team. We also ask that you support the student athletes from both institutions while honoring our respect.
Starters for the Spartans this afternoon at center, senior number 4, Sandy Gillen. On the right side, junior number 8, Melissa Elias. Outside hitter, junior number 9, Sola Otin. Emma Walker, sophomore, number 10, Kamari Hunter. Outside hitter, junior number 11, Katie McNeil. Valero for the Spartans, senior number 12, Nicole Dominguez. And middle blocker, freshman number 19, Mackenzie Dufresne. Assistant coaches for the Spartans, Brian Imperial and Jeff Lamb. Head coach for the Spartans, please welcome Chris Kavanagh. Now for the Alabama Huntsville Chargers, they come into this afternoon's match with a record 24 wins, 9 losses. This is their 6th NCAA appearance. Non-starters for the Chargers this afternoon, number 1, Caroline Sanford. Number 6, Eden Pafford. That's actually number 5. Number 6, Katie Sark. Number 9, Allie Kennis. Number 12, Jessica Pescatlo. Number 14, Abby Thornton. Number 16, Emma Sherritt. Number 17, Lincoln Bennett. Number 19, Emily Lowe. Number 20, Kennedy Sellers. Starters this afternoon for the Chargers, outside hitter freshman number 2, Molly Presnell. Center, junior number 4, Sabrina Duncan. Middle blocker, senior number 7, Isabel Barnes. Libero this afternoon for the Chargers, freshman number 8, Shayla Libby. Outside hitter, senior number 10, Jordan Rammer. Outside hitter, junior number 11, Abby Brooks. Middle blocker, sophomore number 13, Kendall Sharper. Assistant coach for the Chargers is Jen Cole. Head coach for the Chargers, please welcome Cade Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, now ready. Get that first.
Hey, and there you have it. It's time to play volleyball. My name's Spencer Rubin, and you're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship, hosted by the number one seed at Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. This is being held in the Dahomey Sports and Cultural Center here on Lynn University's beautiful campus in sunny South Florida. You're taking a look in now. You're looking at the 2 and the 7 seed, the number 2 Tampa Spartans, who won it all in the nation last year. And you're looking at the number 7 Alabama Huntsville Chargers, who are trying to create an upset here. I think that's the goal, of course. coming in as the lower seeded team. If we'll run through those starters for you real quick. Looking at Tampa, number 4, the center, Sammy Mueller. The right side hitter, number 8, Melissa Elias. The outside hitter, number 9, Sorrel Houghton. The middle blocker, number 10, Kamari Potter. The outside hitter, number 11, Katie McKeel. The libero, number 12, Nicole Dominguez. And then the middle blocker, number 19, Mackenzie DeFrenze. And looking at it for Alabama Huntsville, number 2, the outside hitter, Molly Presnell. Number 4, the center, Sabrina Duncan. Number 7, the middle blocker, Isabel Barnes. The libero, number 8, Shayla Libby. Number 10, the outside hitter, Jordan Grammer. Number 11, the outside hitter, Abby Brooks. And number 13, the middle blocker, Kendall Stewart. And it looks like we're going to get things started. Alabama Huntsville will have serve number 1 to start off match number 2 of today. It's going to be number 4, Sabrina Duncan, back to serve for UAH. Power left side blocked, could be in, and it's a little bit too long. A lot of power left side by number 8 for the Spartans, Melissa Elias. Point goes to the Spartans. They're up 1-0 to start things off here in round 1, game 2 of the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship. Serve comes across. Back row attack, too much, hits libero number 12. Nicole Dominguez off the shoulder, and a point goes to UAH. Back to serve now is number 3, Hannah Lawless for UAH. Staying alive, Tampa. Middle, no one's there, and a pancake. They're going to say it hit the ground, though. Kenzie Dufresne serving now for Tampa. Hard serve. Almost out of play, brought back in. Going to have to go over. Free ball. The set. Bump. The attack left side. Number 11 gets it in for Tampa. That's number 11, Katie McKeel for Tampa, the outside hitter. 5'11" junior out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Shows some authority. So 3-1 now for the Spartans. That one's long. Not the best serve by Mackenzie Dufresne. And this is the first tournament appearance for UAH since 05, 6th NCAA appearance all time. 3-2 the score. And touched 4 times. That was a nice little attempt there on the right side by number 10, Jordan Grammer, to try to push it over, but she kept it too far near side. And touched the 4th time by her teammate, Sabrina Duncan. So back to service Tampa again on side out. 4-2 the score. Tampa's up. The set far left all the way, and that'll be good for a kill. Good job by Abby Brooks on the timing there. She gets it in midcourt, and no one is there to gather over the block. Katie Sharp is now in, 5'8" sophomore to serve, and she has a service error to start things off for herself. Spartans now sending number 11, Katie McKeel, back to the line. Libby breaks it up all the way over. Alabama Huntsville with another point. With the left hand, some authority is shown by Allie Lowe. Well, the 6'0" senior from Birmingham, Alabama, playing in her home state. Back to serve now will be Abby Brooks. Tipped over. It's read by Alabama Huntsville. Far side. The attack touched, and it will stay alive. Cross court. Good defense, Alabama Huntsville. Trying it again. Up and over the block, but covered in the back court. Laying out. Longer volley here, out of play, into play. Back row attack. Not enough. And point goes to Tampa. After a long volley, both teams stuck with that very well. Both good offensively and defensively on that volley. And back now it's the libero, Nicole Dominguez, for Tampa. Back row a little bit long for Presnell. Back behind Presnell. Power gets blocked, stays alive. And 3 Chargers trying to get to that ball for a Tampa point. It's now 7-4. Serve is over. Far side Presnell, and she puts it into the net. That's Molly Presnell, the outside hitter. She is a freshman out of Montgomery, Alabama, who they're trying to set up here. That's the 4th time we've seen it, I think, in the last 4 points for Tampa. Softly put over. Set all the way up the middle and broken up by UAH. Presnell tries again. Strong, broken up backcourt. And there's some power. The power hitter, number 9, Sorrel Houghton, the outside hitter. She's out of Austin, Florida. Coming in at 6'0", but got some elevation on that one up the middle. Tampa up 9-4 now. And a very long serve for Nicole Dominguez. Puts it out of play and sides out. It'll send the other libero back to the line. Libby now for UAH will have a chance to serve. Her team down by 4. Libby serve strong and up the middle. Tampa tips over, and a nice save by UAH. It's going to volley. The attack hits line. How about that by number 19, Allie Lowe. Works off of what she has from the back row and gets some line. So Libby will serve, now only down by 3. Floater into the net. Back to the line now for the Spartans, number 4, Sammy Mueller. It's going to make it awkward for UAH. It's going to have to be a free ball. Libby sends it over. Set up. The push. UAH adjusts. Libby cross court. Pisnell. That's in the corner. Presnell does a good job. Finally gets one to go her way after struggling quite a bit on the left side. And back to serve for the Chargers. It'll be number 4, Sabrina Duncan, 5'10" junior out of Huntsville. And the block, so close, but it'll hit the ground. Good power for Tampa. They're now up 11-7. Here's the serve. Presnell breaks it up, back row. The attack, pulled in by Dominguez. And just on a reach, a nice attack there for number 11, Abby Brooks. Correction, Katie McKeel. Presnell has to break it up, far side. Nice dig, but they're going to say it hit the ground. Oh, no, we have a violation. Still goes towards UAH. That hit was by number 10, Jordan Grammer, for UAH. And back to serve now for the Chargers is number 2, Molly Presnell. Presnell delivers. Set right side, power. Presnell bumps it out of system. Let's see if they can make something of it. Back row attack, tipped, I thought, but it did not. Out of play, and it'll go for Tampa. There's some power. Abby Brooks showing some authority on the left side for UAH, staying in it. Only 13-9. They're only down by 4 here in the first set. Once again, this is the 2 seed taking on the 7 seed. Brooks tries to do it again. Tampa sends it over. Brooks tips. And too much for the laying out libero. Dominguez unable to get there and sends it into the bleachers. Good work by Brooks finding it up the line. And she'll send her teammate Isabel Barnes back to the line again. Now down by 3. Dominguez receives it. Back row. Put up Brooks, unable, and they're going to say it touched 4 times. Kind of an awkward situation. Brooks trying to put it over. And Melissa Elias will serve now, the junior from Lake Mary, Florida. Her team up by 4, so 14 serving 10. And the pushover by Pisnell pancaked, and it gets over out of play. A UAH point. Good thought by Presnell to tip that one down, and very good work defensively by Tampa to get the pancake out, although nothing surfaced. Katie Sharp serves it. Dominguez receives it. Way out of system, a free ball. Presnell sends it up. And some authority from the back row by number 19, Allie Lowe. Out of nowhere comes up and makes the kill. Back to serve again will be Katie Sharp. Coach talking to the near side. Sharp sends it over. Again targeting Dominguez, right side. And there's an arm we haven't seen yet. Kamari Potter for the Spartans. Knocks one down into the hands of Presnell and then out of play. Back to serve for Tampa is number 11, Katie McKeel. Rejected. Tampa has to try something else. Again, they go for it softly this time. That's going to go over the net, almost like a free ball. Presnell saves it up and over. It could be something. And a save way back court for Tampa. An amazing play. Sets up far side. UAH trying. Nothing happening. A long volley here. We'll try again. Power, but Dominguez pulls it in. Out of system. Pushed over. Right side. There's some power. And an amazing kill for number 19, Allie Lowe. They were trying so hard to work that left side, and nothing was surfacing. Abby Brooks was trying to make something happen, but instead they switch it up and go right side. Amazing job by Allie Lowe. Free ball goes over. Libby is trying to set up Presnell. She gets rejected, has a chance to send it over free, and it'll go out of play. A point goes to Tampa. Tampa now up 16-13. Libero now, Nicole Dominguez to serve for the Spartans. Long and out. Now a 2-point deficit for the Chargers. They'll get the ball back after they side out. And the other libero back again, as they will alternate based on rotation. Shayla Libby. Hers is long, so they exchange service errors to put them right back where they were. Now down by 3 again is UAH. Sammy Mueller, who's really been setting it all day back at the line. Now her serve looks a little better. Sets up right side low. There's some authority. Far right side. And there's a kill for number 8, Melissa Elias. And the Chargers will call a timeout now, down by 4. You are watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship hosted by Lynn University here on the Lynn Sports Network. And welcome back here. My name is Spencer Rubin. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship hosted by Lynn University here at the Dornley Sports and Cultural Center in Boca Raton, Florida. UAH down by 14. Out of play. UAH picks up another point.
Goes to the Chargers. Serving for the Chargers, number 4, Sabrina Duncan.
Sabrina Duncan to serve now for the Chargers. Thrown down up the middle. Melissa Elias.
Serving for the Spartans, so Huntsville.
The up right side, trying to push and rejected. Isabel Barnes got rejected on the attack, and then Fresno tried to lay out, and it ended up rolling. Tampa serving, up by 5 in the 20s now. That serve is long. That was number 9, Sherelle Houghton.
Serving for the Chargers, number 2, Connie Fresno.
And point goes to UAH on the violation. And that'll send number 2, Molly Fresno, back to the line. And so you guys know on your screen, the Spartans are up 20-17, is not the other way around. Apologize about that graphic. Tipped over, back and forth, it tips Libby, far side, thrown down and out. That was an attack by Isabel Barnes. And not a kill. Jeff Winter thought it was. It was out. Dufresne now serving. And another kill for Tampa, 22-17 now. UAH in a deficit of 5. Set up long set. Libby second touch, far side. Nothing of it. There's some authority. McKeel picks up another kill, and timeout called by UAH. Spartans up 23-17 here at Lynn University. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional, hosted by Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida, on the Lynn Sports Network. And welcome back. My name's Spencer Rubin. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship, hosted by Lynn University here in the DeHornley Sports and Cultural Center in Boca Raton, Florida. Lynn was the number 1 seed, hence them hosting, and now you're watching the number 2 Tampa team take on the number 7 Alabama Huntsville team. Tampa serves. Libby receives the set, right side. Block breaks it up. The set, and a beautiful set, sets up Kamari Potter for a kill up the middle. Really alternating the outside and inside hitting is Tampa, and no one was there to greet her. Frayne serves again, targeting Libby, far side. Blocked, and it will go for UAH. The attack by Abby Brooks. Serve look long, but Dominguez receives it. Hard hit and rejected. Goes Melissa Elias getting blocked. 24-19, it is set point for Tampa. UAH Now Spartans up by 2. Serve from the Spartans comes from number 9, Sherelle Houghton, up the middle. Set, back set, across again, and this time it does not work. That was Isabel Barnes trying again on the cross. So that will send Sherelle Houghton back to the line. Her team up by 3 now. An awkward situation, and there will be a net violation. Point goes to the Spartans. 5-1 now. Houghton. Fresno receives it. She'll try taking it again up the middle. Dominguez sets it up, right side. There's Libby, Fresno. And that one's in. Nice push there by Fresno. It was a hard-hit attack, but she ended up floating it and confusing Dominguez as well as her teammate, McKeel. And it gets right by him, so Fresno will go back after her kill. Dominguez makes it awkward. Will it go over? It does not. Into the stands it goes. They tried. Chargers pick up another point, only down by 2 now. Fresno back again. She serves from the left side with the right hand. Over. Dominguez targeted. And hits the antenna. Point goes to the Chargers. Fresno doing a good job. Gets a kill and then back to the line 3 times. See if we can make it 4. Here's Fresno serve, 5-4, 4 serving 5. Dominguez targeted the set. Bueller sets up a beautiful job for number 11, Katie McKeel. Bueller gets a good read, sets her teammate up the middle, and then McKeel comes in and crushes it. Serve from Tampa is in, a service ace. That's for number 19, Mackenzie Dufresne. Tries the cross again. This time it's blocked. They keep trying that play, working the right side and catching the middle blocker, Isabel Barnes, to come over and make the attack. But this time it's seeked out and blocked. So serving again will be Dufresne. I apologize, I called her Dufresne. Fresno, there's going to be a back row over, and into the net it goes. Abby Brooks tried to get that one over, and she was not in a good situation. So with the score 9-4 now, Spartans up. You are watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship. UAH calls a timeout. We'll be right back here on the Lynn Sports Network. And welcome back here into the Dohonley Center. My name is Spencer Rubin. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional, hosted by Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. The first set went to Tampa. 25-20 was the score. It's now 8-4, Tampa up again. The winner of this match will play Barry, who had a 3-1 win over West Florida, who put up a good fight there in the third set. They weren't going down in 3, and they beat Barry 25-9 in the third set to force a fourth, and then dropped that final set. So Barry advances. West Florida had a fantastic season, but they are done now, and they will face the winner of this one. So now Dufresne will serve again. Libby, left side. Power comes down from Brooks with the right hand. Barrow comes out. In comes number 13, Kendall Sharbart. Isabel Barnes will serve. And a point goes to Tampa on the kill. Potter picks up the kill. She'll send her teammate number 8, Melissa Elias, back to the line. Long serve from Elias. Presnell receives. And point goes to the Chargers after the attack by Brooks. It falls in between the net and the two defenders for Tampa, so it sends Katie Sharp back to the line. Spartans up by 4, 10-6, 6 serving 10. Dominguez, Mueller, back row attack, forced over and hits the ground. Oh, and a switch up. How about that one? And it did hit the ground. The official signaled it, but what a move. Katie Sharp goes and looks like she's going to set, uses the eyes to deceive like a wide receiver, and then forces the ball over the net and picks up the kill. How about that one? Set up. Blocked. Sarah Loma gets blocked. So Abby Brooks will serve again. 8 serving 11. Brooks has a nice serve, gets it across the court, and unable to throw it down is Kamari Potter. She hits the net, and another point goes to the Chargers, now only down by 2. Mueller comes in, who's done a very good job in the setting category. The serve, out. Service error, sides it out. And now 12-9 Spartans to serve, and Dominguez back to the line. Presnell has a receiving error and sends it out of play.
Spartans, number 8, Melissa Elias.
Sorry about that, folks. So a little technical difficulties here on the Lynn Sports Network, but for the first time the Chargers have a lead against Tampa. That one a service error that comes from number 8, Melissa Elias. Now 10-6, the Chargers up after dropping the first two sets. We saw this in the earlier game. Barry playing UWF, West Florida. There's a service ace for Libby. This UAH team going crazy. Libby will serve again. Her team now up by 5, the largest lead they've had. Serve from Libby up the middle. Power on the left side. Katie McKeel throws it down. Once again, Tampa the 2 seed, and Alabama Huntsville Chargers are the 7 seed here. Fresno receives. Set up, tossed over. She does it again. What a move. Uses the eyes to fool the defense there and then sends the set over. Sabrina Duncan will serve now for UAH. So Tampa gets the ball back. They're now down by 4, 8 serving 12 for the first time. And a service error. That one goes against number 19 for Tampa, Mackenzie Dufresne. Chargers pick up another point. Fresno comes out. And a serve now for the Chargers is number 20, Kennedy Sellers. Her serve almost baffled. Up and over, could be a free ball. It is. The set, power left side, and it's good. Tampa's number 9, Sherelle Houghton, throws it down with some authority off the tape. Mueller will serve. Her team down by 4 still. Libby receives the set. Far side, tipped over. Mueller's there to save it after serving. And a point goes to the Chargers. How about that one? Laying out was Dominguez. And the Chargers number 7, Isabel Barnes, will serve now. Serve goes over, Dominguez receives. Mueller gets the second touch and blocked. Another block. Mueller sets up right side. Power, that's received by Duncan. And back row goes into the net. Number 20, Kennedy Sellers, was going to just try to put it over. That's all she could do. And ends up putting it into the net. Back in comes Libby. Out goes Barnes. Here's the serve. Thrown down. Kendall Sharbert throws that one down. And a few subs come in for the Chargers. Now serving is number 6, Katie Sharp. This UAH team showing some strength, up by 5. 15 serving 10. That one just hits the tape and a service ace for Katie Sharp. Katie Sharp puts her team up by 6 now. Mueller sets up Potter, who finds an easy gap up the middle. Both side out. And back to serve now will be Nicole Dominguez. Received by Libby. Power from number 13, Kendall Sharbert, showing it again. Sharbert now has 5 kills in this one. And she'll send her teammate Abby Brooks back to the line to serve with her team still up 6, 17-11 in set number 3. Mueller sets up left side power. Good work by UAH fighting it off. And what a job there by Presnell. Catches the left side through the hands of 2 defenders to pick up the point. And a timeout called by Tampa. Tampa notices themselves slipping a little bit. They won the first 2 sets. But in this one, the Chargers up 18-11. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Region Championship here on the Lynn Sports Network. We'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back, everybody. My name is Spencer Rubin, and you're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship hosted by Lynn University here in the DeHorley Sports and Cultural Center in Boca Raton, Florida. UAH up 18-11. That serve coming from number 11, Abby Brooks. The up, the tip over. Libby's going to have to set it up for Presnell. Power picked up by Dominguez. Bueller tipped over in the hands of Tampa. Mueller again, far left side. Power. And touched. It will go towards Tampa's good attempted block there, but she gets it up the line. That was Katie McKeel for the Spartans. And back to serve now is Melissa Elias. Elias' serve long. Received by Libby. The set up the middle, tipped, and finds the gap. Good job by number 13, Kendall Sharbert. Shayla Libby will serve again. Their team now up by 7, 19-12 is the score. Libby serve. Hard to Dominguez. Mueller tries to get to a back row attack. Received. Libby to set it up for Presnell. She finds Dominguez. Mueller far side. That one's good. Thrown down by number 11, Katie McKeel again. Catches UAH on their heels. The serving for the Spartans now will be Katie McKeel. McKeel serve. Presnell receives. Set. Tipped and just not enough. That was number 19, Allie Lowe, who tried to get it over. She hits tape and it drops. So Spartans only down by 5 now, and McKeel will serve again. Setup. And what a setup. The very short arm of Isabel Barnes picks up a kill. Very good job keeping it shallow. Sabrina Duncan to serve now. She just comes in. Hits the net on a service error. Point goes to the Spartans. The Chargers have reached the 20 mark. And back to serve for Tampa is going to be number 19, Mackenzie Dufresne. Right side, Presnell. She gets it. Good setup by her teammate, Kennis. And out it goes, a service error against Presnell. Spartans pick up another point, 21-16. And 16 serving 21 now with Mueller back at the line. Serve from Mueller. Up by Presnell. And no one's there. Good look from Presnell on the reception. And no teammate was there to greet her to continue play. So Mueller will go back again. Her team now down by 4. Third set. Presnell gets it again. Set up, right side. That one almost hits ground, but off of Dominguez it will. That one was shot down by Isabel Barnes for UAH. And Barnes will serve. Way long for Barnes. Point goes back to the Spartans, and the ball will go back to them too. Out comes Barnes, and in comes Libby. Sorrel Houghton will now serve. Duncan sets up, and a point goes off of the hands of Abby Brooks. Chargers get another point. It's now 23-18. 2 substitutes come in, and 1 comes in for the Spartans. Number 6, Katie Sharp will serve now for UAH. Just 2 away from taking set number 3 after losing the first 2. See what Sharp can do. The serve floats. Mueller, middle, Potter. Pushed over. Mueller receives it, so she can't get second touch out of system. Toss over. Push over. Third time does not work. That was a nice little move there by Katie Sharp. Sharp up to Libby. Far side. Nothing. The over, no one in the middle off of the hands of Scharbert. Spartans will pick up another point. And I believe the Chargers will call a timeout. The Chargers are up 23-19. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship here on the Lynn Sports Network. Be with you in just a bit. And welcome back. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship. My name's Spencer Rubin, and we're here in the DeHornley Sports and Cultural Center, the home of the Lynn Fighting Knights, who are the number 1 seed and hosting the tournament. Back to serve now for Tampa is going to be the libero, number 12, Nicole Dominguez. Spartans are down by 4, 19 serving 23. They've won the first 2 sets, and UH trying to make a pull for it, but there's a service ace for the libero. Off of the hands of a Charger. The serve from the libero again, Dominguez. Libby receives the setup. Right side tipped over. 2 touches already. Over, and it's out. Now just a 2-point game. It's 21 serving 23 as Dominguez goes back for the 3rd time. That was an attempted tip over by Scharbert, and it went out of play. And another service ace for the libero, creeps him to just 1. It's off of the hands of the other libero, Libby, who did not read that well. And off the hands to the ground it went. So Dominguez for a 4th time brings her team within 1. Serve. And another service ace. It is now 23 all after a total of 3 service aces by the libero. an incredible job by Dominguez. I believe she has more service aces than totaled in the match so far. It will force UAH to call a timeout here at the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship. We'll be back with you. And welcome back. You're watching the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship. My name's Spencer Rubin. We're here in Boca Raton, Florida, as number 1 Lynn is hosting. But you're watching the number 2 and the number 7. The number 2 Tampa Spartans are leading the number 7 University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers. They have the first 2 sets. They were falling back at one point by 10 here in set number 3. But after a total of 3 service aces from the libero, who is still at the line, they catch back up. It's now 23-all. Here's the serve from Dominguez. Almost another one, almost a misconnect there. Dominguez gets there. And Tampa picks up a point off of a net violation. It is now match point. Match point for the libero, who really has created this opportunity for them. Here's the serve from Dominguez. The up, over. Dominguez receives it. Mueller, left side, power, blocked, out. And Tampa moves on. And UAH falls. Tampa moves now to 24-8. UAH ends their season at 24-10. A fight by UAH to end this third set. They did a very good job. They had the lead most of set number 3, and then at the end there, just a phenomenal job by Nicole Dominguez to hang on 3 service aces and do a great job at the line, as well as a great job by her teammates to win set number 3. Tampa wins this one 3-0. We're going to have the next matchup for you here. It's going to be Embry-Riddle, the number 4 seed, playing the number 5 seed. That should be a tight one. That's St. Leo and the number 5 spot here at the South Region Championship. That'll be at around 5 o'clock. It is 3:50 now. So on behalf of the Lynn Sports Network, my name is Spencer Rubin. Thanks for tuning in to the NCAA Division II South Regional Championship hosted by Lynn University. We'll be back with you around 4:50 or so, maybe just before 5 o'clock for the next matchup in round number 1 here on the Lynn Sports Network.